Ancient armies didn't breach walls with brute force alone. Ingenious engineers built machines that turned stone and wood into city crushers, forcing surrender through sheer terror. Astonishingly, 8 engineering marvels conquered walled cities. Get ready before trebuchets fire. Subscribe to Information Thin for war tech reveals. Share with battle buffs. Watch how wood, rope, and physics overwhelmed even the mightiest defenses. Number 8. Bolt-firing giant. Engineers in ancient Greece and Rome built the ballista as a massive crossbow on steroids, launching giant bolts with deadly accuracy over long distances. Crews cranked oversized torsion springs made from sinew and hair to fire projectiles that could punch through shields or armor at 300 yards. Armies relied on these oversized weapons to soften enemy defenses before infantry assaults, proving their worth from Hellenistic battles to Roman conquests. Maintenance proved tricky in wet weather when sinew ropes weakened, forcing crews to carry spares and work through the night. Roman legions standardized their size for rapid army deployment across provinces. Number 7. Flame pot catapults. Chinese armies during the Warring States period packed clay pots with gunpowder, oil, and venomous scorpions, then hurled them over walls using basic catapults. The bombs shattered on impact, spreading fire while panicked defenders scrambled from the stinging arachnids inside. This brutal psychological tactic forced garrisons to divide attention between flames and swarms, often breaking morale before the walls did. Earthenware containers ensured maximum shatter effect, while scorpion venom added lingering agony to survivors. Historical records show defenders sometimes surrendered rather than face another barrage. Number 6. Assault ladder towers. Carpenters constructed siege towers up to 75 feet tall, encased in wet hides or metal plates to shield hundreds of soldiers from arrows during final assaults. Rolled forward on massive wheels by oxen or men, attackers climbed internal ramps to rain arrows and drop bridges onto battlements. Constantinople's defenders famously toppled these behemoths with grappling hooks, but they breached countless other strongholds. Building one required months of labor and hundreds of trees, making them engineering marvels of their era. Defenders countered with boiling oil poured through murder holes at the tower's bases. Number 5. Wall-piercing spring launcher. Medieval Europeans adapted the springald as a compact torsion engine, using tightly wound ropes or sinew to fling 50-pound stones or metal-headed rams straight at fortifications. Lighter than heavy catapults, crews positioned them close to walls for precision strikes that shattered gates and morale alike. Chronicles note their frequent use during the Crusades, where one well-placed shot could turn a siege. Operators needed just 4 men to reload and fire rapidly, giving them advantage over lumbering competitors. Their low profile made them harder for defenders to spot and target. Number 4. Gravity-powered stone hurler. The trebuchet revolutionized sieges around 1200 AD when engineers replaced human muscle with counterweights, massive stone or wooden boxes swinging on pivoting arms. These giants lobbed 200-pound boulders hundreds of yards, collapsing walls and crushing huddled defenders beneath rubble. The Mongols perfected mobile versions that dismantled cities from the Holy Land to China. Counterweight adjustments allowed operators to dial in distance precisely, while massive wooden frames withstood repeated launches. Defenders built earthen ramps to lessen boulder impact, buying precious time. Number 3. Night climbing saboteurs. Siege commanders often sent small teams of infiltrators over walls using knotted ropes, ladders, or even human chains during dead-of-night operations. Trained to move silently in dark clothing, they slit throats of sentries, spiked cannons, and opened gates from within, before main forces attacked. Troy's defenders learned this lesson too late when Greek warriors emerged from the wooden horse. Success depended on perfect timing and inside information from defectors. Captured infiltrators faced gruesome public executions as warnings to others. Number 2. Twisting torsion catapult. Roman and Byzantine armies favored the mangonel for its simple, twisted skeins of rope that whipped throwing arms to launch stone balls in high arcs over fortifications. Operators fine-tuned angles to pound specific weak points, battering towers until bricks rained down on defenders. Its reliability made it a siege camp staple for centuries across Europe and the Middle East. Crews protected the tension ropes with leather covers during rainstorms. Unlike flashier trebuchets, mangonels kept steady fire through long sieges.